Starting to the top right of Star Station, cross-positioned of course to his opponent, we have Effort, currently down 1 game in this best of 3. If he loses another map to his opponent, he is out of the WCG qualifier. Let's have a quick look at the bottom left where we have in pink his opponent. This is the King of Marines, and he proved it again in the last game. He split those Marines. Demuslim would have mentioned him as splitting his Marines like Moses split water. The Banelings just had no chance to move in, and that was really, really well done by Marine King. A great parade push across the map, forcing Effort into submission. The Zerg player, he yielded in the end, but very well played here. And now Marine King, after this very solid opening in game number 1, decides that this time he's going to roll the dice a little bit. He is moving around with the SCV already, trying to go for the barracks. But guess who is also trying to find out what's happening here? It is Oscar the Overlord, but Oscar is a little bit too far to the right. He doesn't really know what's happening because he is not in vision of that barracks just yet. We have only 1 barracks being proxied here, but do we have gas? It doesn't really look like it, and the second SCV already moves out, and the drone might actually just have realized what's happening here. Looking into the main base, realizing, well, you do not have a barracks. And you know what? You do not have too many SCVs just yet. Double barracks has been built. One of them a little bit farther back. Here comes the Overlord, trying to find out what's going on. And you know, this time he might actually be able to spot at least the second barracks. But still, Effort doesn't really know what's going on. He has a bit of an inkling, but he does not know. He hasn't seen. And here we have the hatch first, going into the pool after this. Not taking gas just yet. Marine King trying to make this happen. And Overlord is moving in, and he is going to catch a glimpse of that barracks in just a second. And there it is. Now he knows what's going on. Marine King actually faking him out for a second here, trying to sell the idea that he might start with the command center first here, going for the mind games. And let's see what exactly we have currently for the Zerg player. Trying to make this defense work against the SCV. A great job here. Nice. Taking down the SCV. The Marine already too late. Second SCV, of course, moving in already. But this Marine, he has to hightail it out of there. And currently things are not looking too grim for Effort. The Overlord will be saved here. Zerglings are being built. No Queen just yet. A cancel on the bunker. SCV moving in once more. Can start the bunker again. Is exactly what he's doing. And here come 2 Marines. But nice job by Marine King so far. The Zerglings are going to be the big issue, but more and more Marines are trying to move in here. If he can pocket those Marines maybe over here and try to take down those Zerglings before they close the distance, he might be able to pull this off. With 4 Marines, he has a chance here. The SCV, he has to save it. He really has to save it. And there come the Zerglings. There come those drones. He's stutter-stepping back, microing his heart out. Marine King may be able to take down Effort here already. Most of the Zerglings are already gone, but the rest of them are moving in here. He's salvaging the bunker, but he's taking down the rest of those lings, or at least most of them. Moving in once again. The double Queen is not ready just yet, and immediately the drones are being pulled off the mineral line, starting to move to the top right. Now the Queen is out, and this is the time for the Zerg to move in to engage, but he could take down the Queen, and you know what? He might be able to do that. No, the micro for Effort is a little bit too good, but great position here for the Marines. But here in the mineral patches, the Queen is down, and so are the Zerglings. More Queens have been started. Marine King with a lot of damage done here. The harvester count 18 to 14, but no second command center for Marine King. This is of course a bit of a problem for him here, but he's moving in once again. He's trying to take down those harvesters, and he's killing 2 more. In total, he took down 4 already. Moving in again, trying to snipe the last drone, but we have the extractor being set up, and for now, Marine King's aggression has been thwarted. We have the Marines moving back, and the King is going for the command center. He's building it at the bottom left now, and what is Effort going to do? No gas just yet for him. He doesn't have the extractor. He can't go into speed, but he can go into another base. He can get those Queens out. He can just drone up behind this. He needs a few more harvesters if he wants to compete with his opponent. And Marine King, of course, he's just trying to get his gas out as fast as possible right now. Still in the harvester count, as you can see, 22 SCVs against 19. But once those lava mechanics kick in, Effort should be able to get a decent amount of workers into the match. But still, Marine King doing a lot of damage here, and so far Effort didn't take the gas that he needs. So Marine King getting a slight lead in this game. You can see that Effort lost more resources than the Prime player. And always keep in mind that for a Zerg it's very crucial that he saves his lava. The Queen was taken out right away. There were not too many injects in the beginning of the game, and this really hurts Effort in the long run, because this is a bit of a snowball effect that we are witnessing here. And for Effort, this is a situation right now where he lost a lot of lava in the early game because he had to produce Zerglings that he did not want to produce. And Marine King is now, bam, on 4 barracks. Really good position for the tech lab here on the high ground. That's always one of the problems that you have if you start at the bottom left and you have to wall like Marine King currently does. If he gets a tech lab here, it's very much exposed. So if Roaches, for example, move in right over there, he can snipe the tech lab and the stim or combat shield over and over again. But in this particular scenario, we have him using this on the high ground. And just looking now at the main base of Marine King, we see that he is getting a shit ton of barracks. And that's in total 6 barracks, guys. And you all know what that means. That means we will see so many Buyer units, and Marine King with potentially a lot of the aggression in this game. We currently have already the +1 attack upgrade being started here. A 3rd base coming out of Effort at the top right, and let's see what he can do here. We have another SCV now moving down, trying to saturate it here, of course, a little bit better. Army supply is, as you can already watch on screen right now, 23-7. And Marine King is just building Marines, and a couple of Marauders. No factory just yet, not utilizing the gas here too much, getting the +1 attack upgrade. Probably gonna get the stim fairly soon too. And Effort, let's talk a little bit about what he does not have. Effort is now going into double evolution chamber, but he doesn't have an upgrade yet. Effort is going into a roach warren, but he doesn't have a baneling nest. So without the baneling nest, this is going to be really tough for him to pull off. He has no scouting information, at least not enough. He knows about this here at the front, and now maybe with the second reactor that he sees, he might get a bit of an idea what might be happening here. But if Marine King rallies those forces across the map, he could do a lot. Oh, that hurt. Overlord goes down, and bam, the supply block. And that supply block, that could take him out here. That is a problem. 4 Overlords are being produced immediately, but the army supply, 34 against 25. This is an attack without stim. Bye-bye Roaches, and here we go, Marine King. Stutter stepping back, he has the combat shield, he's doing damage. Most of the Zerglings are already gone, and Marine King is moving in, taking down unit after unit. This hatch is already being abandoned. The Overlords go down once again, not supply blocking Effort just yet, but he is not far away from hitting a supply block once more, and this hatch is a goner. Marine King with a beautiful attack against this hatch, and now he can just send one of the Marauders in, trying to go to safety so that those Broodlings are not gonna trap him. He is gonna kill it eventually. He's actually moving back right now, sending one Marauder in there to take it out, and those Broodlings, they are not gonna do too much, as you can see. Such a smart play by Marine King. And Marine King, I mean, guys, this is I mean, I'm amazed. I'm really amazed. Marine King had a tough few weeks in the past. He was really struggling quite a lot. It was very visible when you watched the GSTL, for example, where he just struggled. Also in the individual league. But right now, he is doing this so well. He is taking out Effort, and he's making it look easy. At this point, if you watch this game and you don't know who's playing there, you just say like, okay, he's on a different level. Marine King is parading his Marines across the map. The army supply for him up at 64, Effort at 35, the baneling nest, yes, it might finish in time, but we've seen those splits, and guess what, Stimpack is about to finish, and we all know what Marine King can do with his Marines even without Stim. We just saw it in the last battle. This is awesome. This is really crazy what he's doing here right now. That is so much potential damage with the build that he's executing. And he's moving in again. He has the +1 attack upgrade. He shows no mercy. He's moving in, he's stimming, and he's stimming like a boss. Hitting that T button and going up against those Zerglings. The Roaches can't do shit, and this has to be it. Effort drops down to 66 supply. Marine King even building himself a 3rd base. But this army might be all that he needs. He's moving across the map. He's stimming again. He's scanning ahead. He's taking down his opponent's defense. That wall is not going to survive for too long. The baneling nest is ancient history, and the banelings at the top, they don't even finish. He's going into the overlord line, taking down every single one of them, supply blocking his opponent once more, and this just does not look good. Another hatch about to go down, and that spawning pool is going to be the last of it. GG, and Marine King advances to the next round to the round of 8 of the WCG Korea qualifier without dropping a single map to his opponent effort.